So I'm starting this bracelet by threading all my cords onto a button. You could start with a different fastening if you want, but if you do start from a button, you want to pull out all your threads equally at either side of your button, and then you can clip it to the board. So next you want to arrange your cords, so your shortest cords will be in the centre and clip to the bottom of your board, and then your longer cords want to be loose at either side. So you want the same colour next to the holding cords, and then the same colour on the outside. So I'm going to start with the cords that are next to the holding cords, and I'm going to do a square knot. So you want to go over with the left hand cord, and then take the right hand cord over the top of this cord. And then you want to take the tail end and work it underneath here, and then pull through. And that's the first half of your square knot. And to do the second half, you want to take the left hand cord underneath the holding cords, and then have your right hand cord underneath that one that you've just worked. Take your tail end over the top of here, and then under there to complete. And then next I want to take the cords on the outside, bring them over the top of the cords I've just worked, and repeat what I did with the first colour and do a square knot. And then I want to switch colours again, so bring the other colour back over the top of the colour I just worked, move that out of the way, and again do a square knot. And I want to repeat this with the other colour. And I want to keep doing this for the first third of my bracelet, because this bracelet is worked in 3 sections. So for the first section it's going to be overlapping square knots. For the second section in the centre it's going to be beads, and then back again to the first section for the third section. So once you've completed your first third, you can take the cords that you've clipped to the bottom of the board, and you want to add your beads on here. So I'm going to add them all in one go. You can add them as you go along if you prefer. I just find it easier and more convenient to add them all on first and then do the knotting. So once you've added your beads, you can clip your cord back to the bottom of the board, and you can put these out of the way and just slide them up as you need them. So I'm going to put the first bead into place, and I'm going to take the next cord like I was doing before, bring it over the top of the last cord worked, and then do a square knot to hold the bead in place. And I'm going to put that one out of the way, push up my next bead, and then take the cords I didn't work with last time, so the same as I did up here but just with a bead in between. Bring these over the top and then do a square knot. Push up the next bead and then take the other colour over the top of the last colour and repeat. And just keep doing this until you've done the same space here as you did at the beginning. So you want them to be an equal size, if you know what I mean. So if this is say 2.5 inches, you want 2.5 inches for your beaded section. So once you've put as many beads in as you want, you can return to what you did in your first section. You have to do the same amount of square knots as you did here, so it'll be the same size. So once you've completed your third section, you can go on and create your buttonhole if you started from a button like I did. So I'm going to split the cords into two sections, and then I want the section on the left, I want to put the leftmost cord out of the way, clip these two cords to the bottom of the board, and I'm going to do hitch knots here just to create the buttonhole. Now how many knots you make here will depend on the size of your button, so it's a good idea to measure as you go along. And you want to do the same thing but in reverse at the other side, so you just want a mirror image with that section. So once you've done that side, you can put it out of the way, and then as I said, just do a mirror at this side with these two cords with the rightmost cord. You have to do the same amount of knots as you did there. So once you've done your knots at both sides, you can take the centre cords and leave the two on the outside free, and you can do a square knot just to close your buttonhole. So you can do as many or as few as you want here. And once you've done that, you can trim and seal your excess. So I'm going to trim off the cords at the side. And I'm going to use a lighter to seal, but you could use glue if you prefer. And once you've sealed that part, you can do the same with the tail ends. And you should end up with something that looks like that. And that is your completed bracelet.